Donnie B here at the Muay Thai Academy International, or oldstylemuaythai.blogspot.com. Today we're going to work on an old style version of getting entry into your opponent. People are asking me, how do you get inside? How do you get past someone's guard in that sense, especially against like boxers, MMA, guys with the hands are up. The way we do it is with the flower technique. And why is it a flower technique? Basically, it's using your hands to break down your opponent's guard, and it's just simple motions. It's opening the flower, closing the flower, opening, closing the flower, and opening and closing the flower the other way. That's it. It's just these motions right here. You can get past the guard, but you have to do it very aggressively. So with Hector here, he's going to help me out. Traditional, in your stance. In order to get inside, first we're going to do the close the flower as you open the flower. At the same time to get to his center line. From here, I'm throwing. Now what I'm doing is I'm not just going to smack his hands down and go, oh, look at that dude, I just broke down his guard. I'm coming down and throwing an elbow at the same time. All right, we don't want to use any passive motion. Passive motion would again just be doing that, and then you have to step in. I'm going to close the guard, close the flower, and throw. Closing and opening the flower the other way. Same thing, just the opposite way. To open the flower completely, come up here. From here, you have a bajillion different ways to throw, and I can't speak, so it doesn't help. Closing the flower completely, from here, from here. Now, once I tapped his hands down, you can basically do anything. I could put him in a headbutt, I could throw the elbow up, throw a knee, we'll work on a couple variations just to show you how to goof around in that sense. And this is actually a good thing to do with a partner, is to practice back and forth. Really, slow, controlled. You're not trying to irk the person. You're just trying to, have fun with them. Work on the technique. I'm going to open and close the flower, right? From here, boom. I'll go to the chin. You can drive straight up. But I would actually turn the elbow and ride the elbow back. Or again, with a straight arm up. But from here, you can actually pop, pop, pop. And dump the guy. Thank you, sir. So, there's the headbutts. There's actually, just once you get into the center line, I'm going to open up completely. Boom, boom. Right? Sorry, sir. Then from there, you can actually stomp on him if he goes down. If he goes down, give him a squish. So, recap real quick, nice and slow. Closing the flower and opening it. The opposite direction. Closing the flower and opening it. And from here, you can actually clinch. Closing the flower completely. Opening the flower. And see, when I open the flower, I don't just stand there, I come inside. Alright? I want to be this close. Alright? I'm inside. I can do anything I want from here, in that sense. And you don't have to lead with an elbow or a headbutt. You can lead with a knee. Do what you want. Alright? So, questions, scrub backwards, or go to the blog, oldstylemuaythai.blogspot.com. Thank you. Hey, Donnie B with the Muay Thai Academy International and oldstylemuaythai.blogspot.com. Today we're going to go over something. It's more effective. It's actually a low kick used for street fights. It's not really used for a ring. So you can call it a puncher's kick, a boot kick. I call it a splay kick because it's meant to splay your opponent out. You're striking with your shin like you would any Muay Thai kick. It's going to have a similar vector as a Bondo kick. What's going to happen is I'm squaring up against my opponent. And I want to get him outside. I want to kind of knock him off his balance. I'm going to strike to his shin with my shin, almost like you would a puncher's kick. Put it out here. What that does is that opens him up. And come a little bit closer so you can follow up from that. So if I throw this kick out here, I can throw a down kick. Of course, cage, I can't really suck. That's the single. You can actually go. You can do a driving kick against him and splay him out that way. You have to be faster in that sense. So instead of going against this leg, I'm going against that leg. And from here, I've got his entire body exposed. I got the front leg, back leg. And again, I'm off of anything loaded. So even if you were trying to spin out against me, so if you were to spin out, I'm going to come at him again. All right. That's the single. The double is I'm going to go after both legs. I want to completely just spread his legs. So I'm going to go, let's say I'm left-handed, so I'm fighting kind of awkward. It may look different in that sense, but I can do right-handed. From a left-handed stance, I'm going I'm going to go against this leg and go against this leg. I got to keep my hands up. If I come in, throw, and then tendency for a lot of, especially a lot of Muay Thai guys, throw the round kick to drop that hand. But I'm so close, if I drop that hand, I'm exposed, my whole chin. So if you do drop your hand when you come across the second kick, make sure you bring it right away. Or better yet, keep the hand up as you drive. So from the double, from here, come in here, now he's bent over. All right, from here, this is a perfect opportunity for you to throw a knee. However, you never want to throw a knee to someone's straight onto their face, because you'll end up with a kneecap full of teeth. So what I suggest you do, okay, turn this way so everyone can see. Same position, all right? I'm over here. I'm going to turn his head, then throw the knee. So from here, boom, throw the knee. That way you're not going to end up breaking your knee on someone's face. That would suck. All right. Thanks, Hector. Johnny B, OldStyleMuayThai.blogspot.com. Alright, so the knees, a lot of schools, like MMA schools and Muay Thai schools, show throwing knees really high coming on because you're trying to go for the knockout to the jaw. So when these guys throw the knees, they teach you to throw knees really high. They teach you to throw knees, coming in like that. The problem is you're throwing with your leg. You're not throwing with your hip, you're actually throwing with your legs. Alright? So you're decreasing your ability to throw with power because your hip and your driver can be taken out of the equation. And if, let's say, we're throwing a knee, your risk of getting caught increases. So if we clinch, right, we clinch, and you throw that knee, I can hook that very easily. Right? From there, you stick it out. So, the Madrid style knee, Muay Thai style knee, or old style knee, again, it was used in the battlefield. So they weren't going for a clinch. They were coming in, boom, throwing that knee straight through their opponent. So if you throw a knee, it's lower. It's driven with the hip, it's coming through. Alright, it's not going to go up for the chin, it's going straight through you. So the difference in the strike, in order to really buckle someone, and I don't know why the MMA guys don't do this, when they clinch in close, they throw these knees high, they're going up high, right? If we do the old style knee, the Madrid knee, I'm throwing it straight through you. Alright? So what's going to happen is, you're not going up, you're using the drive, now you come back to 6 pounds. Very good? Yep. That's the Madrid knee. Thank you. Johnny B, Muay Thai Academy, blah, 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 blah.